Hi guys, so today we're gonna do a quick inner thigh burner with a little bit of outer thighs just to counteract the work. So it should take about 20 minutes if you need a time frame, and you don't need any weights for this. No resistance bands, nothing. I would just recommend a mat. So to get started, we're just gonna warm up our hips and inner thighs because we're gonna be doing a lot of work there. So go ahead and come to the ground or your mat. Left knee is gonna stay on the ground, so you're on all fours here. Left knee stays on the ground. Right foot is gonna come, kick out to the side. Your foot is flat on the ground, toe is facing knee, and you're just gonna bring yourself back and feel a nice stretch in this inner thigh right here. So you wanna just hold yourself back for about 30 seconds and come back up. So this is an active warm-up. We don't really want the muscle to get too comfortable with being lengthened. We just want it to be awake and ready to work out. So go ahead and take a few of those. I'm just gonna do one from the side so you can kind of see. So we're going back. And just go back as far as your body will let you. A lot of people can have a lot of tightness in this muscle. It's not one that often gets stretched, so it's okay if you can't push yourself back as far as you would think. All right, other side. So right leg stays down, left kicks out to the side, foot flat, toe facing the camera or the computer or whatever you're looking at, and just push yourself back. You might notice you might be a little bit tighter on one side than the other, and that's okay, it's normal. Maybe just something to keep an eye on. Maybe give one side a little bit more if you need it. So you're taking a few here, too. Just holding back for those 3 seconds and coming back up, really warming up that hip, really warming up that inner thigh. And then I'm gonna just bring both knees to the mat and take them a little bit wider and just rock back to that child's pose. Hold for 3 seconds and come back up. And I'm gonna actually bring my knees really wide because I really just wanna get into the hips here and warm them up. So let's take about 5 of these guys. And when your inner thighs, your hips, everything feels warm, we're gonna just come to standing at the edge of our mat for our last and final stretch. I'm gonna kind of be cut out of the frame here. Oh, maybe not. Inhale the arms up, exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and bend your knees, bring your hips all the way down so you're coming into like this little froggy position, stretching into those hip flexors. And then just push yourself back up. Stretching through the back of those legs here. And then bend those knees, come down, stretching into those hips. And then again, come back up. So go ahead and do 2 more like that. And we're actually gonna start lying on our mat, so go ahead and lay down. We are gonna start with just a quick little ab warm up because I always like to just let my abs know that I want them to stay really strong throughout the entire workout. So just we're gonna do 20 dead bugs here. So back goes to the mat, belly tight, knees come up to tabletop, arms come in front of your head, or I guess our hands over shoulders, and then just push the legs away. Exhale them together. So you want your back pushed into the ground. This puts you in a position where you really just have to use your core. And this is one of my favorite ways to warm those abs up. So strong exhale as your limbs come together. And when you hit 20 of them, just let everything come down to the mat. So hands are going to be by your side. Feet are going to go to the ceiling, the sky, wherever you want to send them. Just straight up, stacked on top of your hips to get started. And then just go ahead and bring them down slightly, but you want to make sure to keep that engaged core and not let your back come up. So you're just going to go ahead and bend and straighten. So if you were to look at me from this side, your legs are going to bend and make this nice diamond and straighten. So you're almost like doing a plie, but instead of resisting the ground, you're resisting gravity. So exhale. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let the legs open to the side and then point the toes, bring them in. So I'm just going to face the camera so you can see. And everyone's going to have different flexibility, so maybe your legs just come down to here, maybe they can go all the way. Point the toes, bring them in. So you want to control them going down, going up. Don't just let them fly because that might hurt your hips. 5, 6, 7, 8. So keep them up, back to that little diamond. So straight up, heels together, feet flexed against gravity. You have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold them at the top. Open your legs and close. And 2. You have 3. Check in with your core. Make sure it's engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep the legs up. This is the last round. This should be burning. This is really hard. I already have a shake here. So you want everything to be slow and controlled. We're halfway done with these guys. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hold them up. Back to these little, I don't even know what I would call these, but I feel like a ballerina. Like, you have 3, 2, and your last one here. Go ahead and bring those legs in. Give yourself a nice little hug. And we're just gonna roll to the side. So roll onto your right side. And you want to bring your knees in front of you slightly. Everyone's body's different, so just play around with it a bit, but you want to comfortably be able to lift and lower, and then we're just going to bend our knee in and do a variation of a clamshell here. So play around with it. You can bring your head up. You can keep your head lying down. I like this just because it helps me keep my body long. So you want your whole spine in alignment here. So your legs might come forward, but make sure you don't bring them too far forward so that your tailbone isn't in line with the rest of your body. So we're just gonna lift and lower this side leg. So kick the left leg all the way to the edge of your mat, I guess. And we're just gonna lift and lower the leg, really getting into this outer thigh and this outer glute, and even a little bit into this hip here. Then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, bend that knee in to come rest on top of this other one, and then just create about maybe a foot in between them. And you want to tap your knees, tap your toes. Knees, toes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stretch that leg all the way out. We have another set here. 8. Make sure your core is strong here. Even though we're not using it, we're always kind of using it. And we have 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and bend that leg in, knee, toe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, go ahead and rest there for a second. It seems a lot easier than it is, really, when you get going on it. You can go ahead and take a third round of those if you feel like you're not feeling it as much there. Feel free, I don't want to hold you back. I'm going to do 2 sets of those because I'm definitely feeling my legs and I don't want to start using the wrong muscles. So 2 sets there. We're going to come to the other side, lay on our left side. Oh, just kidding. Sorry, I lied. We're staying on this side. Staying down on this side. So you're on your right side still. So right leg is going to extend on the mat now. Your bottom leg, and left stays is just going to come foot flat on the mat behind it. So I'm going to prop myself up here. Again, you can lay down. Maybe this is more comfortable. Whatever feels more comfortable for you, but we're going to pulse this inner thigh up. So again, core strong. Make sure your spine is long. I actually might just lay my head down. And we're just going to pulse the leg up here. So you want the movement to be coming from the inner thigh. So almost like someone was pulling a string. You don't want the foot moving because that is easier. But if you actually use that mind-body connection to just squeeze the thigh up, little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower. So we are going to take a few here. And then we'll take a break and we'll do another set. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Here we're just going to pulse it up, up, up. So find a higher point. Just pulse that leg up. When you have 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Let that leg come down. Ooh. Rest for a second. We're going to do one more set. Reset yourself. And then lift your leg using that inner thigh. And lift, lower. Lift, lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up at the top here and pulse it up, up, up. And you have 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, that's burning. My inner thigh. already on fire. All right, now we're switching sides. So you're gonna come to your left side. And remember, bring your knees in slightly so that it's comfortable, but making sure that your spine is all aligned. Neck, spine, back, tailbone, all long. Right leg goes towards the edge of your mat, and you're just gonna lift and lower here. So your foot is flexed, core is engaged. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend that leg in so that it's parallel to the other one. Lift it about a foot away, knee and toe. Knee, toe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend that leg back. So you're going to lift and lower. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend it in. Knee, toe. So you can keep your hands stacked where mine is. It kind of just helps me remember to shift my hips so that they're stacked one another, or you can place it in front of you, which will provide a little bit more stability here. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we stay here. So go ahead and keep this right foot on the ground. Left leg extends along the mat. And you're gonna go ahead and look down. Or you can prop your head up if that feels good, whatever works. And then just start, use your inner thigh, lift, lower. 5, 6, 7, 8. Find a high point, maybe your highest point, wherever you're comfortable. Just pulse it up, 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 up. 4. 8. Pulse it up, up, up. You have 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Quick little break. We'll do that one more time. Reset your body. Or engaged. All right, lift that leg up. Little lift, little lower. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Find a high point here and just pulse it up, 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 up. You have 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and bring that leg down. Oh my gosh, my inner thighs are on fire. I hope yours are too. I did a little bit of an inner thigh workout yesterday, so I'm really feeling it today. So if you feel like you can do another set of whatever, please feel more, you're more than welcome to. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna go ahead and end my sets at 2 or 3. And oh, perfect spot on, 20 minutes. Yeah, so again, you can reset this, you can do it all over. You could go for a walk or a run just to kind of pair it with something more cardio or more, oh my gosh, I can't think straight. The heat,
Yeah, I'm coming.
the exhaustion. But make sure to stretch your hips, stretch your inner thighs. Go ahead and you can do what we did in the beginning of class, except now if you're not going to continue to do exercise, you can actually just hold yourself back slightly and stay back for a little bit longer, just stretching out that muscle and coming back up. Just stretching out that muscle. Hi, little bird. Coming back up. So a nice stretch there. Also, you can bring the soles of your feet together and just let those inner thighs open to the side. Really stretching out those thighs, those hips, and maybe end it with, I guess I'll sit in that for a couple more seconds. That felt really good. If you happen to have sandbags or any type of like ankle weights or anything like that, you could lay them lay down and go ahead and lay them on each thigh here, maybe a little bit in between your knee and your leg so it's not so much pressure on your knee, but just make sure that they're not like crazy heavy at all. Just if you wanted to get like try to get your hips to relax a little bit. I know sometimes mine can be super tight after doing a lot of inner thigh. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to run through it again. Please stay in the stretches longer and work through whatever you need to work through, and have a wonderful rest of your day.